Okay. Getting this started. All right, here we go. What is going on, everybody? Those y'all who are here on the stream, new for the first time, or just watching the replay later. My name's Austin, and this is Fintastic Freaks. Finally got the shirt on to do that, so I can do that this week. See, we already had some people here checking in, dropping a like here. People out and about here with the Christmas season right around the corner. Gator Aquatics and Exotics here, out at dinner, lurking and left a like. Thank you, Bob. Always appreciated. Always appreciate when people at least, drop by and give a like real quick. Always appreciated. Richard, Levi's Aquatics, Mystery Snail Guardians. IHSP is also here, out grocery shopping. All right. Cyber, another one. I don't see it very often in the streams, though, Cyber. But good to see you here at the beginning. Listening as I finish the workday. Any hint on what the new puffer is? That would be telling. I am working on editing that video, though, right now. So you won't have to wait too long to find out what the 12th species of puffer is down here. Although I know that there's technically now 2 species of puffer that I haven't shown on my channel here yet. There's another one that I got to show here at some point. I'll probably show it after I show the one that I just got here it was Saturday night. I don't know why I had to think about that. That's not even been 24 hours ago. Or last, it would have been 24 hours ago. Math is hard. Let's see here. Got T-Bones Fishies also joining. 3G. Master Aquatics Eduardo, welcome. Dan's World of Fish saying hello, world. Hello to you, Dan's World of Fish and more. 7 people already here, 11 likes here. Saw a good number of likes here before we even started to stream. Always encouraging to see here. But rightfully so, as I know I was just starting about puffers and such, today talking a little bit about some fish stores here. And I guess a little activity we'll start with right away, and I'll bring it up maybe multiple times throughout the stream, is, just even if y'all got like a favorite online place to shop, because little fun fact about my fish room, every single fish here I have bought in person, whether that's at a fish store, a fish swap, just picked up from friends or whatever. I've never bought anything online, so I guess with that said, I'm not against the idea of buying online, but haven't done it, so can't knock it or praise it, I guess, really. Let's see. Hey, speaking of puffers earlier, Levi's Aquatics is a 75-gallon small fahaka. It's I definitely would not go anything smaller than that for sure. I would say, Levi, if you can give it 120 or even 125, that would be way better, just so you can give it the 120 would still be better than the 125, even though I know the 125 has that 6-foot long range versus, just the 18 inches front to back versus, a typical 120 being 4 feet side to side here. And then, but still has that 2-foot front to back dimension. That's the main thing there with really fahaka puffers. You'd really like to get a tank that has that 2 feet of front to back dimension. But there's definitely worse than a 75, but I would definitely say don't go any smaller than that. But personally, a 75 it'd be a good grow out tank for a while. But I would say if you could get a 120, that'd be better. But if a fahaka is all by himself, I've seen people do it. Ray's Aquatics is also joining us. Or I'm sorry, I said Ray's. It's just Ray Aquatics. Pardon me. S has joined us as well here. Sandy Darty as well joining the party here. Welcome, guys. Awesome, folks. Here are. Hey, let's see here. I thought I saw a message earlier and the chat just jumped here. Oh, never mind. That was Cyber again asking about the new puffer. As much as I would love to talk more about that, well, there'd be no reason, or at least less of a reason, to watch the video later, which I am editing as we speak here. I got here. I was actually working on it right before we started this live stream, actually. For the record, though, what the puffer is doing quite well as some other fish that we got while we were there. We got a new puffer. I also got some new angelfish for my little angelfish community tank here. So, yeah, I got a couple of good stuff there. Speaking of fish stores, for this puffer, I'm not going to say what it is here on this stream because, again, that's for the video later. I'm not going to name off what the puffer is. But I got to give, since we're talking about fish stores in this stream, I got to give a big thank you to the Fish Fix, which is located in Thayer, Iowa. To any of you that maybe live anywhere close by the area of Iowa, or maybe you live in Iowa even, it is located, as I said, in... Well, that was a noise. So those of you that don't know, right next to me down below, I have my little catfish pond down here. And I'm willing to bet that didn't feel too good on the catfish's head. He's swimming around though now. He's okay. That was quite a sound though. Yeah, I wouldn't do that too many times. Yeah, that didn't feel too good, did it? Crazy fish. Shoot, now I lost my train of thought. That little pop sound kind of threw me off here. Oh, yes. With the new puffer and all that, I got to give a thank you to the store that I got it from, the Fish Fix, located in Thayer, Iowa. To some of y'all that are maybe somewhat local to the area, or at least are semi-familiar with Iowa, it's about 20 minutes away from Winterset, Iowa, or 15 minutes away from Creston, Iowa. It's kind of by the, geographically speaking, I think it's about south central Iowa. So it's about a 2-hour drive for me. But obviously, I know some of y'all watch from all sorts of places. Hence, something I will say before I get on to the video is they do have a website now. It just opened, so I was actually looking at it a little bit today. Haven't looked through it all the way through yet, but they do have a website now too. Like I say though, it is brand spanking new. Like just started up a couple days ago, so you know I think they said they're maybe working out a couple bugs yet. Still putting some finishing touches and all that jazz on it yet, but it's I'll have to look back on it again, but I'll have to put the website on there again once I check it out there and such. But make sure you watch the upcoming video for that as well, because yeah, I'll give you the website to their store. And for those of you that haven't seen my initial video when I went to the Fish Fix, I mean, it's an all freshwater store. Well, I guess they technically now have some marine fish because they recently got some green spotted puffers delivered to them. And strangely enough, they were delivered in marine water, like full, like I think he said the specific gravity was like 1.024, which I believe that's full marine. I don't have any saltwater tanks down here, so I guess if somebody knows better, feel free to correct me. But yeah, it's kind of strange though. I've never heard of green spotted puffers get delivered in marine water, but I don't know, maybe we're just weird here in Iowa, I guess. But all sorts of other fish. I mean, shell dwellers. They had live bears, some gorgeous angelfish, gorgeous discus. They have like tetras, huge plecos, big, beautiful plecos. I mean, like gold nuggets. Pretty sure I saw some blue phantoms there. A couple of Adonis plecos, although I guess those are technically catfish. Speaking of which, I believe I saw some catfish as well. They got stingrays, all sort of stuff there. I mean, just awesome, awesome stuff there at that store. And yeah, after I check out the website more myself here and get the video out, I'll be sure to also share that link on my channel here because I think you guys will definitely want to check that website out. This place has a huge freshwater selection. And if he doesn't have it in stock right now, he's got like, I think he tells me he's got like 13 suppliers at this location. Hence why I got this one puffer that I've been looking for a while. And there is another puffer out there that I don't have yet that I'm really looking to get. It's super expensive, though. But, well, that's a topic for another time here. Getting to the chat here. Levi, following up the Fahaka question earlier. I'm going to try to get a 120, but I don't want to get the puffer if it is too small. I mean, I will definitely say this, Levi. If you can get your Fahaka a 120, that's way better than a 75. I mean, there's way worse than a 75 too. I've seen some people put Fahakas in a 55 for long term. I mean, 55s are a good grow out tank for a Fahaka. Obviously, my Fahaka, when I first got Finley, up until it reached about 4 or 5 inches is when I finally moved her to her 150. My Fahaka for about the first 3-4 months I had her lived in a 29. So, I mean, it's okay to give them a grow out tank. There's nothing wrong with that. But, yeah, I would say if you can get the 120 for a Fahaka, it would be better than a 75. Let's see here. Levi, can't wait to hit 1K. Hey, it keeps getting closer. I mean, I think we were 956 when we started this. So, I mean, hey, 44 away. I mean, it's kind of crazy that it just seems like every day we're just inching closer and closer. The watch hours, by the way, are also really going up with this lately since I've done the live stream, which I guess was part of the point why I just wanted to start doing live streams. I also wanted to have a chance to chat with some of y'all here personally for, an hour or whatever. But I think we're about 850 watch hours away from the monetization level as well. That'll get there in time, but it's why I'm, as long as I keep pumping content out, my thought there is like, that problem will take care of itself. But yeah, Levi, I'm pretty excited for it too. I'm really hoping to get there before the end of the year. Oh, I gotta grab something here soon because I'm thinking if we do hit 1,000 here before the end of what's the word? Year. Man, English is hard sometimes, guys. If we do hit 1,000 before the end of the year, I'm definitely thinking of giving away some things like some aquarium knickknacks, maybe also like a little bit of Fintastic Freaks merch. Like I might get a couple more T-shirts ordered. I might get some other stuff here for the stuff later. But yeah, I got one piece of new merchandise. Well, actually, 2 technically that I could show you here soon. But I'll grab those here later since we're not even 15 minutes in. Melvin Reef, don't think I ever said hi to you earlier. Welcome, Melvin. Victor Albert has also joined us. Welcome, Victor. Adele and Audra have also joined us here. Welcome, everybody. So many awesome folks here. Ricky De Hoyas has also joined the crew here as well. Welcome, Ricky. Good to see you as well. I think I've seen you now on the last couple ones here. I try to remember everybody, but my memory is not always stellar. Heard 15 people watching, 17 likes. All y'all are awesome. But on the fish store topic, yes. So like I was saying at the beginning here, before some of y'all maybe came in here, we're also, in terms of fish stores, this isn't just like local stuff. In fact, if some of y'all have like a favorite website to shop for fish, or maybe it's just plants, feel free to also drop that there in the comments. Or I guess I don't know how links work if you're not, because I think if you have to be a moderator or something to do that. But if you even just want to drop the name and such, I've been thinking I need to check out some of these online places now that, especially since one of my favorite fish stores now just made a website. Like it's only a few days old, I believe they told me now. So they're still working out some bugs and putting the final touches on it and such. Like I say, watch my upcoming video, which I'll have out here. I'm hoping within the next day or two. If it doesn't come out tomorrow, I'm definitely going to try to get it Wednesday. Thursday will be the dead latest though, but I'm pretty sure I'll probably be able to get it out tomorrow or Wednesday. But it's an awesome store, and I'm thrilled that they're getting a website put together because it's an awesome store. some other stores. I mean, here in the Omaha area, as I've said on the channel here a few times, we have 4 pretty awesome fish stores here in the Omaha area. 2 of which I held up 3 fingers when I said 2. Math is not my subject, guys. But we have 2 of the stores here in Omaha. Actually, are how I partially got my YouTube name. One being Fintastic Fish, which is in a suburb of Omaha. I guess technically it's not actually in Omaha. It's a place where I've gotten a lot of these puffers down here. Not where I got this one. This one where I got, well, you'll see where I got it in the next video here soon. But it's another place. I mean, you know it's a good store when their store mascot is a Fahaka puffer. I mean, that should tell you all you need to know, right? And or at least why it sits so well with me. Another store that I really love to see is Fish Freaks, which is here in Omaha, which I will say if any of you ever are in the Omaha area, I mean, of all the 4 stores, you can't go wrong, really, in my opinion, at any of them. But if I absolutely, had to tell you just visit one, Fish Freaks is an awesome place. It's got freshwater fish, saltwater fish, new tanks, used tanks. I mean, it gives you new equipment. It sells used equipment, and they always make sure that the used equipment works. That's the next best thing. I mean, all sorts of awesome stuff there. I mean, they get some really cool fish there as well. They got live plants. They get like about every medication you could want, sump filters, canister filters. I mean, it's a fish store with everything you could probably want. It's truly an awesome place. So if you're ever in the Omaha area, Fish Freaks, definitely a place you got to visit. I mean, like I say, Fintastic Fish is another great one. I'm trying to think of the other one. Oh, Nebraska Aquatic Supply is another good one. Otherwise, another one that I have gone to a lot lately as well, a place called Rivers and Reefs, which, as the name might suggest, can offer a good range of saltwater fish as well as freshwater fish. Unfortunately, well, I know Fish Freaks has a website. I don't believe they sell anything online, unfortunately. But maybe they will someday here. I don't know if any of the Omaha stores here sell online, the more I think about it now. But I don't know. I know that's kind of a different animal and such. Got some stuff going on here in the chat. Hillbilly Aquatic. Don't think I said hi to you earlier. Welcome. Let's see, Dan's World of Fish more. WetSpotTropicalFish.com and AquaticCarts.com are some big ones. Isn't Wet Spot Tropical Fish, is that KG Tropical store? Or am I way off? I feel like I've heard that one before. Is that John and Lisa's there? I feel like I've maybe seen that website before because, I mean, obviously, I guess I have ordered stuff from online. I've just never ordered fish online. I order like stuff from Aquarium Co-op semi-regularly. Like I get their fertilizer tabs. Obviously, I got the Murphy hat, which I'm not wearing. It's kind of showing that I need to maybe invest in a haircut sometime soon. My locks are getting a little long, but other stuff like the stickers, I mean, just fertilizers, sometimes even some food. I haven't got any plants from Corey yet either. I should probably look into that too, because I know Corey gets an awesome looking space, or awesome looking plants there too. But let's see here, some other. Wet Spot is based in Portland, Oregon, and has a huge inventory of all kinds of fish. Okay, yeah. Okay, for some reason though, yeah, Wet Spot Aquatics. That sounds familiar. I feel like maybe at some point I ran across it. I could be wrong, and I could just be thinking of something else here. But yeah, I should probably look at that one too, because I feel like I've heard that one before. I keep bumping my table here. There we go. I'm worried about getting too close to my pond here again now that my Lima Shovelnose catfish hit his, charged up towards the top of the water. I really don't want him to do that again. Actually, you know what? He's just sitting right here. It's been a hot minute since I've shown y'all him, so what the heck? We'll go ahead and take a gander at him here. I got my laptop, so it might be a little awkward here, but there he is. He is, again, it's a Lima Shovelnose catfish. This little pond I have him in is about 140 gallons. And he shares this little pond area with the tiger knife now, which I'm sure I'll do a video on that. I moved a tiger knife out of his previous tank so that I could get the new puffer in. There we go. Set this all up. That's one problem when I take this off the my little stand deal. Then I got to reset myself up. There we go. I should probably take care of that clutter in the back too. That's not very photogenic. Let's see here. Levi's Aquatics. Gonna have to get fish online because I have gift cards for Aquashella. Ah, yeah. I hear that you can get a lot of those there, and well, I guess it makes sense because there's a lot of vendors that go to Aquashella. Which, speaking of which, I'm thinking of to those. I know it's a long ways away. I think. Well, I know Orlando is in February, but here in Iowa, Orlando for me is about a 20-hour drive. So, unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to make Orlando. I would love to, but unfortunately, I just don't think it's going to happen. That's a long way to drive, and a flight would cost about the same thing. And I'd have to get a rental car for a couple days, which I'm just not into. If I don't have to borrow a car, then I'd prefer not to. That's just me. But thinking I might try to hit Aquashella in Chicago in 2022. I think they're planning on putting that in August, I believe. Might try to make it to Dallas as well, since I got some friends down there and good old Lone Star State down there. Actually, even in the Dallas area. So I'm thinking I might try to make Chicago and Dallas if life permits. And nothing totally crazy in a negative fashion happens. But yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about the Aquashella and the vendors there. It's quite a spectacle of an event, even when I see from the videos. Audra got a spotted Congo from the wet spot. Okay, well, if they got puffers, and color me intrigued already. Whoop. Phone's ringing here. Excuse me a minute. I'm going to silence this. I don't know if y'all can hear it or not. Hopefully not. Oh, come on, daggone it. Sooner or later, I'll figure this out. There we go. Smarter than the average phone, folks. Apparently, I am not smarter than the average phone. Then again, these machines just keep getting crazier and crazier. See here, also, Hillbilly Clark. All right, yeah, plants that, I mean, I've heard good thing about Aquarium Co-op's plants. I also hear that, I guess one online fish store that I have looked around a little bit on is Dustin's Fish Tanks, is another great one for plants. In fact, I know that sometimes even a couple of the fish stores here in Omaha will even order in bulk from Dustin's Fish Tanks. I mean, some of his plants are just wow. I think he also does fish. I'm not sure. It's been a hot minute since I've been on his website. But yeah, it's Dustin Fish Tanks is another one, I guess, that I really also check out a lot too. Okay. Oh, so the wet spot is Guppy Guru. Okay. Fish Ranch Home. I don't think I saw you earlier there. Welcome, Fish Ranch. I'm kind of going through and seeing if I forgot anybody here because I kind of been rambling a little bit. Freaky Fish Lady, welcome. Don't think I said hi to you earlier. All sorts of awesome folks here. Once you get so many awesome people here, it's hard to keep up sometimes. Well, let's see here. Paul McCarthy, don't think I said hello to you either. Welcome, Paul. Yellowstone Aquatics has also joined us. Welcome, Yellowstone. Live about 45 minutes from him, and I forgot all about him. Hillbilly, are you talking? Oh, yeah, Dustin Fish Tanks. Okay, I thought that's who you were talking about. Where is he located at? I guess I never knew where he was located at. But yeah, I've looked at his plants, and I'm thinking I might get some jungle val from him at some point, because my gouramis and the rainbows keep occasionally chomping on it in here, and it's they're starting to thin out all the sprouts in here and such, which it's growing well otherwise, but if they keep chomping on it, it's gonna really slow down the progress. So I'm thinking maybe somewhere here I might try to get something in there to boost their population and hopefully help them last a little longer. Maybe you already see, but we got a Amazon sword over there now on the side here. I think that's a nice little bonus over there by our tree root there. I haven't had too much luck with Amazon swords in the past, but now that I got some Aquarium Co-op's fertilizer tablets, figured you know what the heck, we'll give the swords another shot. We'll see how this fertilizer works. So I put a couple of capsules around its general area as directed by the bottle, but yeah, we'll give it a try this time, see if I can get better luck this time around. If not, well, it's no different than I guess the last time I've had Amazon swords. It's just one of those plants I, in the past at least, have not had very good luck with. Paul McCarthy saying hi again. Hi there, Paul. We also got Spot Aquatics saying hello, welcome. Don't think I saw Scott. Yeah, I know I didn't earlier. Yeah. Let's see. I feel like I'm forgetting. Well, there was one online store. I don't know if they're around anymore, but for those of you that are into big fish, I think there was a website called Montana Monsters that had some huge monster fish. I don't know if it's a thing anymore. I tried Googling it one time because they do have a couple fish there that I kept my eye on. And I was thinking about I've never tried ordering fish online, but I would love to try it. Give it a shot. You can't knock it till you try it. There was even a puffer or two on there that I really, really liked and was maybe this is the time to try. But again, I don't know if Montana Monsters is a thing anymore, because I've tried to find them again and I haven't had much luck. Maybe, I don't know, Google sometimes changes their things, so maybe that's part of it. But T-Bones Fishies, I want a pond big enough for an orca. Woo, you're going to need I think I could have a pond the size of my basement here, and that still wouldn't be quite a bit. You could probably have a pond the size of my house, and it probably still would be too small overall yet. But shoot, I would love. As awesome as a killer whale would be, my wife would kill me. Partially because she's really into the Free Willy movies. I guess I don't want to spark debate here, but she is not I always wanted to, go to a Sea World just to say, I saw one. She is not about it. She showed me, maybe you guys have heard the movie Blackfish. I'm not going to say where if I agree or disagree, believe or don't, etc. in that. But after watching it, I at least understand where she's coming from. But yeah, we won't get into that, because last thing I want to do is spark argument of any shape, way, or form. Hey, James with Fish Room Fever is here. Welcome, James. Yeah, getting close to that 1K mark. It's crazy that we're talking almost 4 digits here on this channel when it's been a little over a year. I'm trying to remember. My first video was late April 2019, I want to say. Something like that. Yeah, I want to say it was late, or no. Maybe it was 2020. No, because 2020 wouldn't have been a year ago. So, yeah, April 2019, I believe, is when I put my first video out there. And here we are about a year and a half later, and we're almost to 4 digits. It's kind of crazy. But, yeah, I think I owe part of that to James Weather. Obviously, he's, I know I try to support that channel as well, because, to those of you that don't know James, I guess I would also partially wonder, how have you heard of me? But that's another awesome channel right there. Has some awesome streams as well there with some other awesome YouTubers. Chattanooga Ed, believe now they do a regular one with Rico Stan as well, which I'm sure a number of you are familiar with. Another awesome YouTuber there with some great streams as well. 305 Aquatics has also joined us. Welcome, 305. Welcome, welcome. All sorts of awesome folks here. Perhaps, I think, James, don't you sell fish on a website somewhere too? Cause I know I'm talking about like online places and all that, because I feel like for probably most of you out there, that'd probably be the more appropriate term overall, since that's probably the only way that you guys can get there now. But let's see. Yeah, Lima, I was pretty sure my first videos came in 2019. Because, yeah, I want to say it was just a few days after my birthday when I posted my first one. And I mean, I tell you what, if you want to dig through my channel a little bit, look at what the fish room looked like when I first started this. And then I feel like before the end of the year, I'll maybe do a quick little run through of like just showing off the tanks here. Since I have 26 tanks up and running, I don't think I'm ever going to do too detailed of fish room tour videos anymore when I do them, because obviously, I mean, think about it. Even if I did just 1 minute on a tank, or even just 30 seconds on a tank, that's a 13-minute video, not including like saying hello and, you know, doing all my intro and outro stuff. By the time you do that, it's probably a 15-minute video. And obviously not a whole lot of people stick around to watch half-hour videos and such. Although I guess some people watch live streams, but I guess that's a little different because we can actually interact. Here's James again. Do not currently. Okay, I thought you did once upon a time. Things went to heck in a handbasket last year with shipping. See, I'm sorry. I always say hay basket. I grew up with my father was a farmer. My grandfather was a farmer. I was not a farmer growing up, although I did do a good deal of farmhand work growing up, even though if you see me in person, my body may not exactly show it. But yeah, I would always say, hey, that, you know, HE double hockey stick in a hay basket would be something that a lot of them would say. Hated baling hay, though. Ugh, don't miss it. Got you strong, though, and it was good money, but whew. Summertime, baling hay and all that, throwing it up and such, it got you. It was a workout and got itchy after a while, especially when you're wearing sweaters, because otherwise the hay scratches you up to high heaven. Man, oh man. I got talking about straw all of a sudden. How did that happen? Let's see. Here, 24 people watching. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Lurking and editing. You too, huh? I was editing video as well here earlier. I keep bumping my table, so I apologize if the screen or the camera rocks here a little bit. My basement floor here is not the most level place in the world. But yeah, I was editing a video already, so I know some people I think some people even here in the chat were taking guesses on the puffer, or the new puffer for that is. Technically, I guess there's 2 species of puffer that I have not shown on camera here yet. But yeah, obviously, not going to talk about the latest one I got here, but because, well, like I said at the very beginning, that would be telling. But, speaking of the 1K earlier, I know I mentioned it earlier, and I'll mention it again. If we hit the 1K here, I'm actually getting some new merch design here and such with some friends that I got here in the Omaha and as well as the Kansas City area. I don't want to give the individual people's names here, but I'm pretty excited about some of the stuff we're getting. I'm thinking, I know I've said this a couple times, still working on trying to design a hoodie here yet, but the problem is most of the people that have been giving me designs would say that I'd be selling them for around $60 to $70, which is not what I'm looking for. I mean, I want to make something that's quality, but I don't want to make. I mean, I still want it to not really be super expensive because otherwise, no one's gonna buy it. I mean, I like it and all, but even me usually, even if it's an Under Armour or a Nike hoodie, just for some examples, I mean, I still more times than not don't pay 60, 70, sometimes even $80 plus for a hoodie. I'm hoping to find a vendor that can get it to me for more around the 40, 45 range, 50 at the absolute most. But I'm hoping to get it more closer to the 40 range because I feel like that'd be way more manageable and such. Freaky fish lady. Oh, James in Fish Room Fever is 21 people away from 3,000. Oh, okay. To those of you that maybe have not already been subscribed to Fish Room Fever and James's channel, let's go ahead and let's get that man to 3K. One more there, and hey, you can say we're watching him in 4K. Oh, that's not even funny. Puns are terrible. I'm sorry. I'll stop. But if you haven't subbed already, I mean, 21 away. I mean, hey, James, more than deserving, man. That's you do some awesome stuff on that channel. It's more than deserving, man. Yellowstone Aquatics, was it Montana Exotics? It might have been actually Yellowstone. It might have been Montana Exotics. Maybe that's the name that they changed to otherwise. But I could have swore like a website was called like Montana Monsters or something. But I don't know. Maybe Montana Exotics might have been it too, because it's been a hot minute since I've been on that website. Probably been close to a year, maybe. So that might be it actually. Oh, I gotta show you all something here real quick. I'll be right back. I'll try it out at the table. We'll be right back after this short display of the 240. Be right back. Down the stairs. And we're back. Hey, I didn't lose a whole lot of people, so that's good. Maybe the tank's more interesting than me then, right? Oh, shoot. Select Pet, welcome. Don't think I saw you earlier. So as I was saying, we do have a couple of pieces of, I guess, Fintastic merch. Maybe we'll call it. Maybe I got to come up with a creative name or something on that. I don't know. We'll just say it's a merch or something. Atkins Nature Aquariums has also just joined us. Welcome. So the first thing I'll show here, we kind of got an awesome little thing here. I kind of like this for like even breaking wind or something for like later on because we've already had a snow here in Iowa, so pushing it off and such. First thing, we got little Gator Scarves here. To those of you that maybe like, I don't know, perhaps I don't want to go too much on it, or maybe if you guys like to wear masks, but if you're like me and you don't like those little bands behind your ears, which is part, but like I say, won't get into that too much. Just put it over like so. Voila. And I just totally messed up my hair doing that. You can have Finley on your face. And it is very breathable as well. I also have ones of the working on designing one where like for skiing and such on those as well. Because I know some of y'all, I think we have some people in the mountainous areas and such. So if you're into skiing and such and maybe looking for something to keep that face of yours warm, I'm thinking of getting like a thicker gator made as well. This one's kind of a thinner one, a more breathable one. But Yeah, nice little thing. It still breaks the wind and such. Let's see here. All sorts of new folks here walking in here. And outside of that gator scarf, we do have one more thing that's already designed. We got some lanyards, guys. And look at that. The Finley turned out so well. I'm really stoked about I'm especially stoked about the lanyards. If we get over 1,000 here before the end of 2021, definitely going to be giving away some of these here. The mask or the gator scarves take a little bit longer to make, but got a couple. I ordered about 10 of these for a sample and such, and I might change up the design just a little bit, but overall pretty excited about how that turned out. Anyway, that's enough promotion here, though. Self-promotion, that is. Just a couple of things that that some friends and I have been talking about, and designing. We've just been kind of messing around and such, being like, let's go design a lanyard. Oh, let's design like a scarf or something. One person was even saying maybe a Fintastic like a throw blanket or something. I would not think that'd be cheap though, but I don't know. We've just been throwing crazy ideas out there since I've been going to fish swaps and such. Been meeting some folks like, you should design like one of these or one of those or something like this or that. List goes on. It's all sorts of crazy stuff might get at least considered, I guess. IHSP back again here, I see. My Fish Tanks Aquatics here as well, joining the party. IHSP, another awesome channel right there. Seen on a lot of streams here. GRB Aquatics also joining. Welcome. Don't think I saw you earlier. No, that was something. Oh, that's right. That's right. Either way, welcome either way. What if you came here earlier or not? It's always good to see everybody here. Let's see. I'm trying to remember. I know I mentioned them earlier. I feel like I feel brainless for forgetting it, but I'm trying to remember John and Lisa's website because KG Tropicals. I'm trying to remember the name of their website and such. Can't think of it off the top of my head, and I should know what it's called. I feel silly for not remembering it. Beamer and Mercedes the Bully, welcome. Fishymon 64 also joining the party here as well. Good to see y'all. Otherwise, I guess maybe another question here to ask. What is your guys' favorite website to shop on, or maybe even your favorite fish store? And where's your favorite fish store located? I'm not going to lie. Other than Fish Freaks, which is here in the Omaha area, which I talked a little bit about earlier. I know when Chattanooga Ed here visited Omaha, when he was asking earlier about like what's a store that I should visit. I mean, like I said earlier, here in Omaha, any of the 4 fish stores, you can't go wrong with any of them. I mean, I think all but one of them have freshwater and saltwater fish, but even the one that doesn't have the freshwater still gets some pretty exotic or rare fish that you don't really see in a whole lot of places. Hence why I got a lot of my puffers from there. Not the newest one, though. The second to newest one, though, it's also where I got the Mekong River, though. The one, actually, the Fintastic Fish in Bellevue. I'm trying to think of all the puffers that I have gotten from him there. Well, I mean, it's where I got Finley. It's where I got the Mekong River. Trying to think. Oh, it's where I got my Amazons from there. Back when I had Mushu, my dragon puffer, I got him from there. I also had my hairy puffer from there as well. I'm trying to think if there's any other puffer I'm missing. I've gotten all sorts of like angelfish from him too. I mean, it's a cool little store. It's not as big as the other ones in Omaha, but still an awesome selection there, though. Beamer Mercedes, the ick in my tank keeps coming back. What should I do? I guess the first question I would have, Beamer, would be maybe what were some things that you've already been doing, like how you've been treating it and such, like have you been doing like ICX or something else or something? Otherwise, something else that something I also really do is, depending on the fish, I'll also crank up the temperatures. Like, obviously, when I had my Amazon puffers, they got ick when I first got them. And I cranked their temperature, honestly, all the way up to, actually, just as GRB just said, I cranked my Amazon puffers even up to 86 degrees. And sometimes my thermometer was even showing just shy of 88. I mean, fortunately, my Amazons are really, I've learned Amazon puffers in general can really tolerate higher temperatures. It's kind of crazy, honestly, because no other puffer is very comfortable in that length. But I mean, with my Amazons, for some reason, the mid 80s, really, I mean, I keep mine at about definitely no cooler than 78, because anything below that may start slowing up and behaving a little weird. They usually like their water around 80, 82. But I mean, back to your ick. I get so sidetracked when I start talking about puffers. Something I would do, if you haven't done so already, I'm already forgetting who asked earlier. Beamer, that's right. Beamer, if you haven't already, definitely crank up the heat, as GRB here even said. I would say at least to the mid 80s. I guess I also don't know what fish are dealing with with the ick, but I would turn that up. Something I also do after like 24 hours after the ICX, I've also put aquarium salt, not a full dose. I usually do about a half dose, because obviously, since their bodies are already a little compromised, I don't want to stress them too much. But little something I've also done is I also sometimes put like a half dose of aquarium salt in there, not like to raise specific gravity or anything, but that's one thing I also do. I'm using ICX. It was almost gone, but then it will come back like crazy, even though I'm still treating it. Oh, so it is Amazon puffers in a tank. Yeah, see, puffers with ick can also be a little tricky. Well, then I guess I don't feel so bad about rambling about Amazons there a moment ago. But I guess what I did, Beamer, when my Amazons had ick at first is, I had the temperature up to, 86. And I mean, I'll even keep it up there even a week after, like sometimes even 2 weeks after no signs of ick are there anymore. But ICX is one thing. Like I say, I would maybe consider a half dose of aquarium salt, because I did that too, and I wouldn't do that at the same time as you're doing the ICX. But something I would do there as well is just I would just keep on treating it with ICX. Otherwise, maybe if ICX doesn't keep knocking it out, sometimes you just gotta get another ick medicine. I'm not saying maybe drop ICX altogether, because I mean, every time I used ICX, I've had no problem. It's knocked it right out just like that. But I would just say, especially if you're Amazon puffers kind of like their water at higher temperatures. So I would say, kick their temperature up to, at least 86 and such. I wouldn't go too much higher than that. Like I say, mine were just right under 88 when I had it, but not all Amazons may tolerate that as well as others. So if you want to do that, proceed with caution. Make sure you watch how they're behaving, because if it's stressing them out more, then obviously bring it back down. But it can be a very difficult one to treat. It just when you think you killed it. I guess another thing, have you been taking all the carbon out of your filters when you've done that? Because carbon can cancel those sometimes when you treat those. Audra, yeah. I didn't even order my Amazon puffers online. I got it from a store, but after I brought them over here, about 3 days after I got them into a new tank, I started to see it and such. And yeah, I just cranked up the heat. But sometimes it can be really stingy. Sometimes just when you think you finally defeated it and got it out of the way, it's like, I'm back. It's like a little, I don't know, it's like that little tick that won't go away, or I don't know, whatever, I guess. But yep, even select pet, yeah, 86. That's what I do. I mean, yeah, it seems like a couple of people are giving you good advice here as well, but yeah. Okay, so there's no carbon. I see it now, Beamer. I guess, yeah. I guess, what do you still have for filtration and such? I mean, I still put like polyfiber and such. Like, I guess I have a hang on the back with my Amazons, as well as a sponge. Well, I had a sponge with it earlier, obviously, with it being like that little carbon-like stuff. I would just take that out and put like air stones in there with it. But it sounds like you're doing the right steps. It's just like, yeah, just you got to keep battling. Sometimes it's just a pain. But and yeah, as Atkins there says, sometimes it may not even be it. It might be something else there. Sometimes it's hard to tell because I mean, parasites, fungal and all that stuff. If it's fungal, that's another thing. I had some fungal with a fungal infection once with my dragon puffer once upon a time, and I used Prazi Pro on that. I think that's how you, is it Prazi? Pretty sure it's Prazi Pro. And I used that with my dragon puffer when he had what looked like to be a little bit of a fungal infection. I mean, that kicked it right in the seat. But I don't know. Maybe I'd be careful of putting too many medicines together. But maybe at some point consider maybe trying to add that as well. Because, yeah, maybe it's not even ick. There's a lot of things that may look like ick, but yeah, Victor, no kidding. Never had parasites or ick with a puffer. Knock on wood. Yeah, here you go. I'll knock with you. Because, I mean, yeah, it's obviously with puffers, I mean, you got to be extra careful because, I mean, they're being a scaleless fish and all, they're more susceptible to where, if you overdose, then it can do more harm than good if you give them medicine. So, I mean, treating puffers when they're sick can be kind of tricky. But, I mean, Beamer, I hope everything works out there. I hope the advice that I gave and some people here in the chat have been helpful here because, I mean, yeah, I know if it is ick, it can be a very, very pain in the butt. I guess one other thing I have not mentioned, water changes. I would say when my Amazon puffers had ick, I would do water changes about every other day, every other 3 days even. And I guess I didn't do a whole lot because at the same time, don't want to, jack up the cycle and everything. But that's another thing that I would also do is that right as soon as you also, right as I would do the water change and such, I guess that's also one way to make sure that your medicines don't get too high of a concentration in the water too. But I would always do like what I did personally was about a third or 25% to a third of the water. That's what I did. And I guess it worked for me. I would do that every other 2-3 days while keeping the temperature up and such. And then right as I put in the new water, about an hour or so, after all the dirt and dust settles or whatever, when you also try to get all that and such, the water settles. About a half hour to an hour after everything settles, then I put in the medicine and such. But yeah, I hope you kick it in the butt there, Beamer, because, yeah, I know whatever it is, it sounds like it's very persistent, and I know that can be very stressful on not just your fish, but us, the fish keeper, as well. Welcome back, Levi. All right. Yep. All right, you've been water changing about 20% every night with X. All right. I mean, yeah, again, it sounds like you're taking good steps. There you go, T-Bones Fishies. I found 50% water change, aquarium salt, up the temp, worked well with it. I mean, yeah, that's another one. I mean, sometimes maybe that's what you need. Maybe you need to do a little bit of a bigger water change. Sometimes that stuff. Maybe I guess if I did a 50%, I guess it all depends on what your tank is like. I personally would never. I wouldn't do 50% every other day because I feel like that would walk. But I mean, yeah, maybe just one of these times, once every, like, I don't know, but yeah, maybe in bigger water changes indeed. I'm with you, Levi. I hate ick. I hate it. It's such a painful whole thing for us, the fish keepers, to get rid of. It's a real pain in the neck, and it's just not a fun experience. I haven't had it down here in a while. Back with Victor. I mean, knock on wood. I shouldn't knock on the wood too much because I'm probably ticking off the rainbows in the 240, wondering what that sound is. Now, let's see here. Goodness gracious, we're about 3.5 minutes away from an hour already. How time does indeed fly. Select Pet also saying, I would suggest gravel vacuuming if possible with IC2. The eggs will fall into the substrate and come back later. Suck out if possible. Yeah, that's another one. Siphon or, yeah, as you say, gravel vac the substrate and such as well. That's another awesome suggestion there. I mean, the more you clean, I guess I shouldn't say the more you clean, the better, because that only works so much. But we don't want to clean it too much to where we also throw off the cycle, like I said earlier. But yeah, that's another great point by Select Pet there. That's another awesome pointer there. Here's some of y'all that maybe joined earlier. Like I say here, working on some new merch. I'll show the lanyard one more time. That's upside down. Whole lot of good that does. There we go. The little Finley on there, the Fintastic Freaks. I really like how the puffer turned out. Probably doesn't show it as clear as it would, but. And to those of you that, if anyone's interested on some of these later, I might try to figure out like a store thing later and all. I think Rico Stam, like for example, just sells his stuff on Amazon. Maybe that's what I'll do. I don't know, but something like that. Like the supplier that made these can also do like for badges and such. They have like the little hook and such, rather if you don't like the key rings. But yeah, I'm pretty excited for that. If you can't tell already. Yeah, Jeremy. I mean, hey, if we hit, like I say, if we hit 1,000 before the end of 2021, I'm definitely planning to give away some of the new Fintastic Freaks merch, as well as some aquarium stuff and such like I have in the past. Probably some sponge filters here and there, among other things. Just some of the stuff I've given away before. Been a hot minute though since I've done a giveaway stream though. It might have been about a year since I've last done that. Honestly, I think 500 is about the last time I did that. Well, there you go. Hit 500 and then do it again when we've doubled that, right? At 1,000? Seems fitting. I haven't done the drink of choice today. Today's drink, Mountain Dew Code Red. Terrible for your teeth, but still tastes great. Chris Robertson. I mean, you might have missed most of the stream, but hey, not too late. You're still here for a little bit of the activities. Man, oh man, though. 30 of you watching, 36 likes. Thank you so much, people. Y'all are awesome. T-Bone, I only did 50% water change twice for ick. I presume you mean twice a week. Yeah, that's that's about what I would do if I did 50%. I would say about twice a week is about what I would do. Select that. Did I hear puffers giveaway? I mean, well, there's a puffer on the merch, so I mean, I guess kind of. But actual puffers there. Speaking of which, though, I know I'll mention it one more time. I know I did a little post about having the 12th species of puffer coming down here to the fish room. There is one I haven't showed. You know what? I'll show you one of them. I'm not going to show you the one that I was meaning in the stream, though. But we'll go ahead and see another puffer, one of the new puffers here. Since I will not be showing him in the upcoming video here yet. We will do a video on him, though, eventually here. While we're walking by, here's Finley. She's just chilling. Apparently, I need to scrub her glass. I scrubbed her glass a little while ago, and the algae on walls are coming back. If Finley here wasn't such a cruel, aggressive mistress, I would love to get a pleco to help keep that algae intact, but obviously that's not an option with her. Alrighty. Trying to see if we can find the other puffer. Here he is. Inside a 20-gallon. Here we go. Oop. I think we spooked him. Maybe this isn't a good idea. I'm trying to set this up a little bit better so I don't spook the poor little guy. Yeah, way back there. This is a Pow Abai puffer. I might be mispronouncing that last word, but they are native to parts of Asia, one of the Mekong River puffers. And I believe, I'll have to double check the source, but I am like 90% sure he grows up to be about 6 inches, I believe. So probably I'll have to move him in like maybe something like I don't know, I might move him up to like a 55 or a 40 breeder here later, but he's only about 3 inches right now. So this 20-gallon tank will suit just fine here. As y'all can see, though, he's not liking this computer, so I will leave him alone. We're going to leave him alone so we don't stress him out too crazily. I always got to watch my head when I'm walking down here, too. We have low clearance ceilings down here. And to those of you wondering, why, yes, I have hit my head a couple times. How many times? Too many to remember. Maybe that's because I've hit my head so many times, I've lost the brain capacity to remember. Let's see here. Looking through here. Did warm water, salt, worked great. Sea over metalheads. Oh, yes, that's right. That is correct. I'll go and find that stream link here in a minute. We'll wrap things up here in a short minute here. Victor Albert just got a spotted Congo. Congrats. That's an awesome puffer. Probably one of my top 5 favorites. Spotted Congo puffers. They are so cool. I apparently got a very aggressive female because, well, I know I've said it a couple times earlier. She and the male and there were showing signs of mating and such, or the male and the female recording, I guess I think is the proper word for it. Unfortunately, puffer fish breeding is very rough, very aggressive. And, well, apparently they got a little too aggressive because the male got really beat up. And I tried to take him out. The little guy fought hard for about a week. Unfortunately, he succumbed to his injuries. I know I said that, I think, a few weeks ago now. But, yeah, that's still, that hurts. To have those kinds of puffers showing that kind of behavior, get that excited of, like, maybe potentially finally breeding some, or at least learning maybe how to potentially later. But alas, you know, it's still learning. I'm a puffer enthusiast, not a puffer expert, as I tell a lot. But alas. Let's see here. Select that. How old is Finley? I personally have had her now for a little over about 2 years now. So she's about 12.5 inches right now. Hard to believe that she was just a little 3/4 inch puffer, like no bigger than the size of a pea puffer probably when I first got her. And now she's over a foot. It's crazy that, that little of a fish just eventually grows to be that big. It's really crazy here. Victor, I'm attempting a Congo Amazon puff. I presume you mean spotted Congo, since you said that earlier. Yeah, if you were doing like the red Congo or the original Congo that like is the ambush that hides in the sand, that I would not advise because those regular Congo puffers are mean. But a spotted Congo and an Amazon puffer, I haven't seen anybody try it, but I mean, they're the two puffers that I hear the most success with in terms of community tank. So I'll have to keep an eye open for that, Victor, because I mean, I hope that works out for you. That would be really cool if it does. I would still highly advise, though, make sure you watch the two, though, because obviously it only takes one time to fight for them to do some major damage. But I pray that you don't run into that. Obviously, it'd just be way better that you don't have to worry about that period. But I guess, I would just say watch out for that. But if I was going to try it with any two puffers, those probably would be the two that I'd give it a shot with. Spotted Congo and a 75. Okay, yep. I mean, I was pretty sure that's what you were talking about, Victor, but yeah. Yeah, like the original Congo. No. That's, I mean, not that I don't put things with my red Congo. It's just stuff that I put in there knowing full and well that, like, hey, it's a feeder shrimp, it's a feeder fish, so we know what's going to happen. And that's the whole point. All right, I'm going to also find the Metalheads stream link here. So as I wrap this baby up here, y'all can have another stream to go to because I know some of y'all really like watching the streams and such. Hopefully we don't have, I'm pretty sure I muted it earlier. So hopefully we don't have crazy sound in the background. Nope, I did remember to mute it this time. Hey, I'm getting better at this, guys. There we go. Connie Wiggins. Hey, bro, love your content. Can't stick around, but keep it up. Love the puffers. Hey, absolutely. Thank you very much, Connie. I mean, hey, if you love puffers, keep an eye open for the next one because see, I'm afraid to say a whole lot about it because I feel like it's going to give it away if I say too much. But let's just say, if you like puffers, I think you guys are going to like this one. Might have some questions. I'm going to leave it at that because even saying that, I might have given it a little bit of it away. But I guess, I mean, y'all can guess all you want. I'm not going to say yes or no if you're right or not. But if you like puffers, I think some of y'all are going to be very intrigued by the next video. All that said, guys, we've had 21 people here. Beamer and Mercedes. All puffers are expensive in Australia? I have no idea. Honestly, fun fact about me, I've never left the mainland United States. I visited, granted, I think I got to think about how many states I've been to, but I've been to at least half of them, probably. I think even the more I think about it, it might be close to 30 of the states here. A lot of the mainland states here. Some of them, I mean, it's kind of cool. There's a lot of cool places, obviously, but alas, that's a different topic. Victor's got to go as well. So, folks, looks like some people are getting ready for dinner here as well. I'm kind of hungry myself here. 21 people watching, 38 likes. Every single one of y'all are awesome. I appreciate all the support here, guys. With this said, though, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to jump here. Thank you all so much for coming here again to the stream here. All the continued support you guys give. It's so appreciated here. Getting closer and closer to that 1,000 mark here. I mean, hey, we got about, I think, 2.5 weeks yet to, I think, like I say, I think it was like 956 when we started. I'm not sure. Maybe we went up. Maybe we went down or something from that point since we started. But if you haven't done so already, guys, I mean, hey, spread the word. If we do this, then yeah, we'll I say before the end of the year. I mean, it'll be after Christmas, or maybe it'll be in 2021 or 2022. Excuse me. I'll give away like some sponge filters or some merch and such, other stuff as well. I mean, I'll keep you on the loop here. But yes, as always, guys, thank you so much for this. I'm going to go ahead and paste the Metalheads stream link in here as well. Be sure once you go in there to let them know where y'all are coming from here, because we're all the fish fam here. We're all in this together. Here's to support one another. As always, guys, thank you for all the support and for watching the stream. Another video coming out here about this new puffer in the next day or two. And yeah, I'll see you in that video, guys. Stay fantastic.